American planes dropped 2,000 tons of napalm on Tokyo, burning 16 square miles of the city to the ground. In a single day, 100,000 Japanese were killed.
What has changed in the war is a redefinition of what is a target. Legitimate target is not simply a city, but people in the city who are primarily non-combatants in what is a redefined, virtually total war, so that everybody becomes a target.
The bombing destroyed nearly all of Japan's biggest cities and killed more than 500,000 civilians. Still, the Japanese fought on. But America had been developing a weapon that might force the Japanese to surrender. Just 13 days in office, Truman was handed a memorandum by Secretary of War Stimson. Within 4 months, Truman read, "We shall, in all probability, have completed the most terrible weapon ever known in human history." Stimson went on to tell Truman about the secret site in New Mexico, where scientists had been working round the clock for the past 2.5 years to fashion a weapon out of the elemental forces of the universe. Truman did not know that some of the scientists who had helped create the bomb were actively attempting to limit its use. They advocated a demonstration bomb that would convince the Japanese to surrender. Their petitions never reached the president, but it is unlikely they could have changed his mind.
All his advisors, without exception, recommended the use of the bomb just as soon as it was available. And he agreed with them.
If the weapon could stop the killing, then it was felt it had to be used. Was it right? Was it wrong? I don't think that was the issue. I think they saw it as necessary.
He's aware that it'll be much more than a military target. It'll kill large numbers of ordinary civilians. But you must remember, he, like all other Americans, saw this as a war against evil. And there was a lot of evil out there, real evil, on the part of the Nazis and Japanese militarism and fascism. In that sense, he can believe that the bomb is justified and that this greatest weapon ever developed has a place in overcoming or combating evil.
August 6th. The Enola Gay, carrying a 4-ton atomic bomb, was heading out over the Pacific Ocean toward Japan. At 8:15 a.m., the atomic bomb dropped clear of the Enola Gay. 43 seconds later, it exploded over Hiroshima. The atomic bomb had killed more than 80,000 men, women, and children. Tens of thousands more would die from radiation sickness in the days and years to come. 3 days after the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, the Soviet Union declared war on Japan. But still, there was no word of surrender. August 9th, 11 a.m. A second atomic bomb was dropped on the Japanese seaport of Nagasaki. In 1/10 of 1/1,000,000th of a second, the city was destroyed. Another 40,000 people were killed. August 14th. The simple reason Truman always gave for using the atomic bomb was to end the war and save lives. Now, after nearly 4 years, Japan surrendered. The war was over. I made the only decision I ever knew how to make, Truman wrote. I did what I thought was right.